Emveni kokuba uPresident Cyril Ramaphosa ekhulume nesizwe izolo, esitshela ngey'nhlelo zakhe zonke azihlelile, abantu uma be-react-a-ke ngokuhlukahlukana kwabo, abanye beveza ukudumala kwabo, ngoba mhlampe kukhona bebekulindele kodwa uPresident wangakwenza. UDr Mbuyiseni Ndlozi uveze ukusapotha kakhulu uPresident Cyril Ramaphosa lapho abhale khona kanje. Imeseji yokuqala ayibhalile ilena ethi, he has acted decisively. Go argue with the wall. National Police Commissioner, please suspend Sibiya with immediate effect, or else he will undermine this commission. Return all dockets of the political task team unit and let them make their arrest. Danko. Imeseji yokuqala la ibhalile. Abantu-ke bamhlasela ngempela, bamhlasela. Ekumhloseni kwabo abanye bemangalela, kwenze njani ngo-Dr Mbuyiseni Ndlozi? Ngoba bebengalindele ukuthi angakhuluma kanje, ngoba ekhumbula ukuthi abantu bebedumele. Ngoba bebey'tshela mhlawumpe uminister uzoxoshwa, mhlawumpe upresident uzo-acta ngenye indlela. Wabhala nansi imeseji yesibili. Angiyihumusha ngesiZulu. Uthi-ke kwi-democracy, in fact, emhlabeni nje, i-president ayikaze yathola umuntu ukuthi unecala. So kulungile ukuthi yena aset up i-Judicial Commission of Inquiry ezobe iholwa yijaji. Uthi-ke aphinde abanikeze isikhathi esikalelekile okuyi-3 months kanye no-6 months. Wayesethi this is proper. Uma abantu-ke bebona le message base beyakhumbula abantu ukuthi hhayi, uMbuyiseni Ndlozi ababemazi bona akusuye lo, ngoba uMbuyiseni Ndlozi waye against lento yama-commission. Sekujike phi namhlanje? Umbuzo yiloyo ukuthi sekujike phi namhlanje? So ingakho ngithi angilethe lento la kuwe ngizwe umbono wakho ukuthi wena ngesingawe ubona kanjani. uMbuyiseni Ndlozi unele waphuma kwipolitiki, wayesebona izinto ngendlela ehlukile na kunesikhathi ayibuka ngaso ipolitiki ngaphambilini na. Lokhu kusho ukuthini nje lokhu ngaye? Uma ngabe sebona izinto ngendlela ehlukile manje, yini lesiguqukile ngaye, noma ngalesa sikhathi wayephushwa ipolitiki wayengarezini ngoba ebuka izinto ngendlela asebuka ngayo izinto? Bamkhumbuzile-ke abantu, bamkhumbuza nansi message. Le message wayibhala ngeyi-21 enyangeni ka-4 oku-April 2016, lathi khona, if Nkandla was subjected to a commission of inquiry, ngabe ithole ukuthi ayikho into wrong eyenzekile. Ipointer alikhiphayo la ukuthi i-commission iyaligqiba iqiniso. Ilento abantu abambuza yona ukuthi engani wena wakhuluma kanje ngeNkandla. Wathi uma ngabe bekuthiwe nje udaba lwaseNkandla lube ne-commission of inquiry, bizovela ithi akunalutho olwenzekile ngoba i-commission iyakwazi ukugqiba iqiniso, sekuguqukile nalokho. Le post le wayibhala ngeyi-17 March 2016. Wayeresponda ngoba wareplya i-post eyayibhalwe Time Lives ethi SACP ifuna i-Judicial Commission of Inquiry into Gupta's influence on government. Then yena maye reply le message uthi, oh gosh, nansi enye ijoke yakheka futhi, enye commission of inquiry ezoreporta kuye futhi uZuma. Wayesethi Mzansi, you are on your own. So lesimo lesi esenzeka manje nalesi ayikhuluma ngaso la isimo esifanayo, ngoba same inquiry izophinda ithathe wonke ama-recommendations nama-findings wonke, ithathe i-report yonke iphinde ihambise to the same president. So kwenzakalani kahle kahle ngo-Dr Mbuyiseni Ndlozi? Omunye ubaba-ke oyi-political analyst ngicela ukumcaphuna uzwe ukuthi utheni yena.
One of there are two maybe that I can talk about. One is from the DA, where they said the president has outsourced the executive function from himself to the commission. If you think about it, within the establishment of SARS, NPA, and all these state institutions, there are provisions for disciplining and bringing back to good order any employees of those institutions who have transgressed their job descriptions, their conditions of employment, and the code of conduct within those institutions. So that work the president, could issue instructions that must be attended to immediately, perhaps even with the help of the Public Service Commission, to make sure that the HR processes are brought into place. Those who have violated internal controls that protect the assets and the good governance inside the institution, the Office of the Accountant General within National Treasury could assist with that to make sure that internal controls are fully implemented, and any other recommendations that have already come from the Auditor General, etc., etc. And also, he could have deployed the SIU immediately to actually attend to maladministration, malpractice, and general corruption within that cluster as a whole. So, indeed, he didn't need a commission for that. We already have fully funded infrastructure and capabilities to deal with that issue. The EFF has raised the issue that actually the appointment of an acting minister from outside of the cabinet and outside of parliament is against the law. There is no law that makes a provision for such an appointment. So the appointment of Firoz Kachalia then means that at first he should be appointed as a minister and then appointed as an acting minister. So that's another legal rigmarole that we might get into later on. But overall, I think the pronouncement by the president, to my mind, showed me a president who's cornered and captured by certain influential forces within the country. He can't deal directly and decisively with issues that are well within his reach. I was very disappointed.
Ngakho ngifake le video ngithe mangiqeda kuyilalela yangenza ngacabanga. Kodwa ke ngifisa ukuzwa ukuphawula kwakho. Uma umuzwa ubaba lo uthi isenzo sika president siyakhombisa ukuthi the president is captured by abanye abantu, akakwazi ukuzithathela yena ama decisions ngokwakhe, futhi ubala nama institutions akhona SIU akwazi uku-investigate already akhona. Ukhipha nephuzu elibalulekile la engicabanga ukuthi kuzokhulunywa ngalo kuhamba kwesikhathi. Ilivezile i-EFF izolo ukuthi ukuqokwa kuka-acting minister wamaphoyisa ngoba outside of iparliament akukho semthethweni, ngoba iprovision evumela upresident uthenze lokho it's either uyagula lo osuke uminister noma okanye akekho kwi-country. Kodwa ngoba lona akaguli futhi ukhona kwi-country, just ukuthi kunezinto ezingahambanga kahle, le ayenzile iphambene nomthetho. This is very, very interesting. So okusho ukuthi kungenzeka sibone i-EFF ithatha lolu daba iyana lenkantolo iyophikisa lokubekwa kuka-acting minister wamaphoyisa. Kanti i-EFF into ekhale ngayo ukuthi uminister uSenzo Mchunu usazoqhubeka hole, okusho ukuthi kuzokhokhelwa abantu abayi-2 ngoba phela manje sazoqhubeka hole nalo zobe actor while yena esakhulunywa udaba lwakhe kusesekhona le commission ebekiwe uzobe hola naye. Usho ukuthi leyo ndlela leyo ngokusho kwe-EFF imali yama taxpayers still iyawasteka. So ngiyacela ukuzwa ukuphawula kwakho. Mina nje odabeni lika Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi ngisadidekile, angazi ngingathini ngayo. Kodwa ngimbone eguqukile ever since nje aqala ukuncoma uPresident Ramaphosa ngesikhathi uRamaphosa ayithe uzotshela uTrump ukuthi must keep his America, he won't be bullied. Ngeshwa ke wahluleka ukumtshela sefikile kuye. Wahluleka ukumtshela kodwa waba isicashalala sakhe. Wamncoma kakhulu. Namanje siyambona uDr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. Kodwa mina into engixakayo ukuthi yona lento le yakhala ngayo uMbuyiseni Ndlozi ayekhala ngayo ile yenzeka manje. Le ayikhala ngayo kanti yini esiguqukile? Okanye ngesikhathi ku-EFF bekangazicabangeli yena, bekangasebenzisa ukucabanga kwakhe. Ngiyazibuza, yazi into enza ukuthi ngizibuze ukuthi uFloyd kule viki eliphelele uveza ukuthi ngesikhathi beku-EFF bekune mandate abasebenza ngayo. Imandate bekukuphikisa yonke into eshiwoyo ngoba inhloso yabo ukudisrupt uJacob Zuma. So angithandi ukuyikholwa loo nto leyo, kodwa mase ngibona uDr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi esebhala kanje esedefenda uRamaphosa kwenza ukuthi sithi Le nto ade ushiwo Floyd ngathi ingenzeka kube yiqiniso ngoba manje akasekho umuntu omnika imandate. Angisho ukuthi ukushiwo Floyd ku-right, kodwa ngisebenzisa nje ukucabanga kwami ukuthi uFloyd uthe and uMbusweni Dlozi ngalesa sikhathi wayethi manje akasekho lapho usethi kwenzakalani. Ngiyacela kuze ukuphawula kwakho. Mina nawe asidibane kwividiyo elandelayo, ngiyabonga.